I sell my DVDs here in the capital of Mangaung. It's a difficult business. Very, very difficult business. Especially when there are no tourists. I have to travel long distances to where tourists may be passing. Like in the Western Cape province, there's a town there called Cape Town. Lots of white people. Lots of white tourists with fat checks. Even then, I am lucky if I make a cent. Because the local police always chase me away, saying that I am amongst the mayor. The point is, I think the mayor wants to pocket the money for herself. That's why the whole republic is broke, looted by the politicians of this republic. I mean, they are the ones who are always ready to go down on their knees and sell the resources of this republic. The dams, dirty and dry. Rivers are full of roving rapists. And the poor are selling stolen copper to the rich who are selling it back to the government through lucrative tenders. Prisoners have more benefits than the poor street kid on the street. Foreigners, small-time colonialists, always selling drugs to our children, feed. The church and religion have lost the original plot. And everybody now has a church doctrine. Apparently heaven is upset with all the complaints it has been receiving from the white gods. So bad that despite the fact that the white gods being the ones responsible for all this madness, they have now turned their backs against earth. And only the black ancestors can hopefully help us. Luckily, I heard through a traveling traveler that there are 3 senior black ancestors who might be passing here in Mangaung anytime. So I have been keeping an eye at the edge of the city with the hope that I will be the first to welcome them. Because you can be rest assured, I will not have an opportunity later. They will be mobbed away by powerful liars and swiveled away from the people in high-speed blue lamps. I just hope that I'll be able to identify them. They may not come all 3 at once. Maybe they come one at a time, so as not to attract the attention of these powerful liars and these media people. Those ones can't be black ancestors. They are workers. Look at them. Look how bended their shoulders are from receiving F words from their bosses. Black brothers and sisters, don't worry. the weight is the same this side. And her, she can't be no black ancestor. She's got fake weaves and fake nails. Probably a clerk in the South African Government Department of China Labor Brokers. Ladies and gentlemen, please hide your cell phones. Hide everything that is very valuable. Yeah, and pretend to be busy. Oh, my sister, please hide your cell phone. These people who are coming are very dangerous. I mean, I'm not going to be the one who's going to have to testify against these people. Ahoy! Ahoy, Jaman! It's Selassie. You hear those blue lamps. It's Vosima Vimbe, former spy boss and diplomat. He's the one that said that the biggest tragedy to revisit the Congress after the banning of the Congress in 1990 was the fight between Utabo and Jacob. Ladies and gentlemen, today on my left side, I have a man with all the qualifications from Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, his height is as high as I am an African. And on my right side, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a Zulu boy with all the epaulets from Russia, from Cuba, from Tanzania, from Lusaka. Ladies and gentlemen, his height is as high as Haletum Chingwam. And ladies and gentlemen, your ringleader for tonight is none other than Utata Madiba. It is said that the biggest problem started when Jacob expected Utabo to make him his deputy. But Utabo wati I'm the fool Jacob near me. Anyway, Jacob wamupusha Utabo until Utabo appointed him as deputy. And the die was cast. And the fight was about to happen. And it did happen. I'm saying. Maybe Mavibela was right. Maybe all these ills that are now bedeviling the Republic and the Congress are the spin-offs of that bitter fallout between those two. Maybe. And now we are talking. Talk. Looking from side to side. Look, they've got dust on their shoes. Maybe they traveled a long time. My ancestors have arrived. My man. My man. Soon be confused away now. Sugar, my man. You are confusing me, you. You know, you are an ambitious piece of some mother's son, you are too young to take up on the Congress, man. Fanam, listen. I have been telling you that when you are leading a party that has no interest in you. Hey, look, don't argue with me. Hey, it's a pity somewhere now. Sugar. Hey, these young boys. What? What, reporter? Look, do I look like my man is VIP protector on religion? Hey, do I look like this protector? Hey, don't what is your story like? Hey? These days you are busy running after these small boys, but my man. Hey? Are you becoming a political pedophile, God? Hey, don't give me that face, Tara. I'm not afraid of that face, eh? I'm asking you a simple question. Are you becoming a political pedophile because you are busy running after these young boys, but my man? Eh? Hey, you can go. Friendship or no comrade, you can go. How? You know, you never believe me when I tell you that Utera is twice the age of that boy, my man. But he's busy running after him, You would not even believe me when I tell you that he was once arrested with the late Madiba. That's when he earned himself that nickname of Terra. By then, he was 100% black conscious. But now he sings a different tune. The only one who gets him tuned is Malema. He calls him a political mistake who lost his historical consciousness. Well, maybe I was right when I say maybe they come one at a time. I told one, it's Vavi. Hey, Vavi. Hey, Vavi, this side. Yes, Vavi. You remember me? Yeah. Yes, I used to come to your office, Vavi, and then I asked you to help us, the artists, to form a trade union. But you never had interest in me. And you never had time for me, Vavi. Eh? Now look at you, maybe you can do with some labor action. Oh, Zuma must go. To Vavi. Man, go. Hey, I don't have time for your needle time politics. I'm waiting for important people here. Besides, I'm selling my DVD. Maybe you buy one of my DVD, then we start talking. Vavi, don't disturb me. Hey, I cannot believe it. Eh? Red overalls, gumboots. My black ancestors have disguised themselves as EFF. It's Peter Bokomkwele and the fighters. A fighter! Long live, fighter, long live! Yes, no, a fighter. But you are shy, man. Yes. Now I'm sending my DVDs here, fighter. Yes. Maybe I bring one to you tonight at the hotel. Fighter. Yeah, also shisha later out from the station in fighter. You guys, I'm not even sure whether I should trust you with land expropriation. Yeah? As it was he paid. Now I hear Ushibambu is also wanted for the VBS looting. Eh? You know what is VBS. VBS is abbreviation, fighter. You know, vendor banking services. You guys, who will just, when I'm about to offer my trust to you, now you looking it. Okay, alright. Oh, I understand. Oh, radical economic transformation is, it's losing its radicalism. But find that. I think it's just, DVD is just 50 rand. Which one maybe I give you? I give you an eye for an eye, you know? Okay. Next time, fighter. Hey, but I like it though. She's the one who called FW de Klerk's Foundation a map of 1652 led by John van Riebeeck. You remember John van Riebeeck? That one who started land dispossession in the Republic and then followed by white capitalism. Sure, fighter. Now we're talking. Finally, we are talking. Tall ones. Masai. Just like the Masai, looking from side to side. My divinities. My black ancestors have arrived. My black ancestors! I am at your service. Yamemeza kosi yetu. Yatimatambo tanganani. Huyawavusa hamakawe. Watikuo Yhwh. Yamemeza kosi yetu. Yatimatambo tanganani. Huyawavusa hamakawe. Watikuo Yhwh. Yamemeza kosi yetu. Yatimatambo tanganani. Huyawavusa hamakawe. Watikuo Yhwh. Yamemeza kosi yetu. Yatimatambo tanganani. Huyawavusa hamakawe. Watikuo Yhwh. Yes, it has been a while now since the black gods have been around, and the gold that they left me was more than 150,000 rand. So I bought myself this tobacco shop. Yes, I can hear you, the ignorant, complaining about tobacco being not good for our health. But I'm sure, my ignorant friend, that you will agree with me when I say that we earthly beings are so depressed and stressed that we are forever sniffing, smoking, and drinking alcohol and all kinds of tablets and medicines. And that is the industry of the untouchables. The medical and pharmaceutical industry. You see, they have all of us on all sorts of chronic medication. They are not finding a cure for anything. No. They are managing human-created diseases and sicknesses and distributing all kinds of viruses. I mean, one would just want to know, why can't they find a cure for flu? No, they cannot do that. No, they cannot even think about that. Because you see, flu is their income, seasonal income generating sickness. Their art of misdirecting hopeless masses and individuals by means of cleverly manipulated theories and verbiage, by regulations in common, where all in nobody understands a thing. That specialist of the fourth industrial revolution. And that's how they are making their killing. So I joined in. Yes, I am now part of the value chain. And I hope that I'll be able to do some good. Like Mrs. Gigaba, whom I bought this tobacco franchise from. She always comes to me to come and request some essentials, including the milk and others that I can assist with. And there she is again, Mrs. Gigaba. From Mrs. Gigaba, there's a lot that you can learn about being black. She can teach you a few things. That's how I got to buy this tobacco franchise from her. Hello, Jan. How do you like your new shop? And how's my children? Well, in a house, if you call that red hole a house, and the little ones now, they have a cough, and they are coughing and they are coughing, and the gigabyte has lost the data. Awful. Awful. What would you know about awful? You are doing well in the city, running a tobacco shop. Awful. That will teach you a thing or two about being black. You see that girl? That girl with fake weave and fake nail? And all those men with China suits, wearing China suits and sharp nose shoes. All of those people, they come here. They come here for lunch. But before they arrive here, they walk and walk and walk and walk. And they go there by the Pakistan and the Chinamen, and then they buy cheap smokes. And then they walk, they walk, they walk, they walk, they walk, they walk. And then they go there, Portuguese, by the Portuguese. And then they buy snack chips and fat cook, made by the same black people for the Portuguese. And then they come here. But they never buy anything from you. And then the men, they play Murabara. It's a Basutu board game. And then the women, they they gossip about everything and everyone, including themselves. These imperialists have turned us against each other. Self-hatred, religious hatred, which has been fostered for many centuries. That is why every African state knows that any agreement which is against the Mzulu or does not involve the Mzulu, it will be unprofitable itself. I hate politics. Yeah. I ask for the milk again, and maybe some essential. The little ones, like I said, the little ones are not feeling well. Maybe if you are kind enough and then you bring them by the house. I myself also maybe not feeling well. We blacks, we always live in slums. Life is never easy. See you later, yeah? These slums can never. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Mrs. Kigaba. You know, I see it in your face. I can even hear it in your voice. You know, poverty is so melodic. In black and white, it looks like a piece of art. My sister, they're my sister. What in the movies? I am asking you, you are asking me whether I have Indian movies. Now I'm asking you, what do you see here? You see Indian movies. Okay, I'm sorry, maybe I'm having a bad time, but I'm sorry. I don't have Indian movies here. No, this is Leon Schuster, South African. He doesn't look like Indian there. I'm sorry, my sister. They were my landlords when I was still in the village. When my television money ran out, they chased me into the streets. And now that poverty has fallen in love with them, it has chased them to the city. And they will expect me to help them. Besides, how do you chase disability coupled with poverty away? Brother Yam! Brother Yam! Look at him now. Look at you, Brother Yam. A successful businessman, Brother Yam. I'm so happy for you, Brother Yam. you know, us, Brother Yam, we are poor. We are very poor, Brother Yam. Yes, Brother Yam. Our tobacco, it went past there in section D by the BTK, Brother Yam. Yes. And then maybe I was wondering, Brother Yam, maybe we stay with you for some time until we get ourselves right, Brother Yam. What do you say? I knew it. You know, Brother Yam, you are always so sweet. This is my nephew. He now always comes with us everywhere when we go. He comes with us, Brother Yam. Yes. And my brother, you remember my brother Musi was in jail by the time when he was still there by the village, Brother Yam. Yes. and now he's with his wife. And the wife is 5 months pregnant. That is children. But I think, Brother Yam, maybe it is good that we take both of them. What do you say? I mean, they only need a shelter, Brother Yam. Huh? Brother Yam, you know, I thought maybe you forget about the grandfather. Let me tell you something. You know, grandfather, he always eats like a horse. Brother Yam, you know, Brother Yam, you were always so sweet there. But now, it's all in the past now. Now we are one big black family. Yes, Brother Yam. And then maybe I think you close your business now because you know these people and then they come here and then they pretend to be customers and then the next thing they are looking for accommodation. They ask for accommodation, Brother Yam. Yes. You know, it was nice there by the village, and then we were rich, Brother Yam, and then we get poor. And then when we get poor, Brother Yam, we start multiplying, Brother Yam. You know, we blacks are not like whites. You know, the whites, they stay there by the town alone. And then even their poor white relatives, no, they don't visit them, Brother Yam. But as poor black people, once you become poor, you multiply, Brother Yam. I don't know why it's like this. I don't know why it's like this for black people, you know. You know what, Brother Yam? Once, and then I thought maybe intelligence and gold would pay me up. But now, you know, I realize that it will never pay, Brother Yam. Says the man who can see with a clear vision, practically goes nowhere, Brother Yam. I chose the faculty of humanities. And Brother Yam, this faculty of humanities hybridizes emotional and physical depression. I just don't know how we're gonna go on, Brother Yam. How we gonna go on? We for nothing, since hope in its time and ours is running out. For the young ones, the doors are open, yet open to nothing. Poverty is the mastermind which contrives the origins of wealth. We weak blacks, well, good and meaning, but weak blacks, where there is hardships, we fear the courage to stay black. We possess a wickedness that sees no good in any black. And I am. I'm not going to shame my black ancestors in front of the white God, but I am never. I will never shame my black ancestors, but I am. Yes, Babsi. I hear you, my brother. See, the struggle has always been merciless. And it would become such a war that other planets had never seen. And the black gods. The black gods would always arrive late at Yhwh War. The wheels of the machinery moved by the force of the engine which is in the hands of the white gods. While we are watching in our toxic, odious odium of self. I have seen it all. I have seen it all. Heaven does not take earth serious, and the white gods do as they wish while the black gods are quiet. They were just black actors trying to make a living. What you saw was big money film productions which made our beloved black actors to wear black leather costumes and pretend to be black superheroes with no fear to distort our heritage and mess up our ancestry. Even those ones who acted in Long Walk to Freedom did so because the Mzungus bribed the corrupt politicians of this republic. Ask them while actors where Ulu is, and they'll just look at you and say, sorry pal, not in my contract. Now the Mzungus own the copyright of how we blacks must walk the long walk to freedom. I speak their language like a pilot landing on a runway, like it was my ass touching the ground. Maybe I need to confess. Maybe I need to make a confession. You see, I never wanted to sell DVDs. I never wanted to own a tobacco franchise. I wanted to be an actor, and yes, I became an actor, a real idiotic actor. And you know why? You know why I became an idiotic actor? Because at acting school, they made me read every page about acting except for the one page that said, black actor, you are going to work for a white producer. See, before the arrival of the black ancestors, all my life I had to improvise in order to survive. I ended up even believing that maybe that was the business of humans on earth. Look, analyze, memorize, read, act, improvise. See, read on analysis. The holy unction of the black gods fell in the wrong hands in heaven and before the white gods. So when they robbed us of our faith in our black ancestors, their holy power was flung into the streets on earth and into the public spaces of public proprietorship, and it was seized by the white gods. They even preached that salvation could only be obtained by formal work. But the irony of the sermon was that the only people who could pay for labor were white gods. They even went on and said the black gods were lazy and were not using their land adequately. So they saw it deem and fit that they can come and use our land. See, this history dates back to Moses and Lot and David and Abraham and Solomon with 700 wives and 300 concubines. And yet they complain about Zuma's 5 wives. What a shame. I hate gossip, but I thought maybe it is important. I thought maybe it is important that we know what is going on and what is happening. The people are talking. The people are saying that you stay long up night, instigating your supposed to be a customers against the gods. They say some self-acclaimed addressed communists and terrorists, masquerading as job seekers and accommodation seekers, are lining up here by your tobacco shop, pretending to have a smoke. I don't know. I don't care. And I hate gossip. You know why I hate gossip? It's because you never know the originator. Now the leaders are complaining that the means of production is very slow. And the workers are now taking long lunch break. And that is affecting the means of production too. Yeah. This shop is gaining bad reputation from the leaders. And that should remind you who you bought the shop for. I have had many scandals in my life. Many scandals. I shall ask no more anything from you. The leaders have warned me. They have made me to choose between your milk and their crab. I have made my decision. You can keep the shop here. You can keep the shop. I made my decision. Actually, Ms. Gigaba, the circumstances have changed. You see, the biggest challenge is the trust deficit between your leaders, your gods, and us, the people who are supposed to be living together on this planet. Are we to blame? No. We blew horns and beat drums when apartheid was killing our people in South Africa. We lived long to see the reincarnation of Lot, of David, of Abraham, of Solomon. You see, I would happily grab your leaders by their neck and shake them, strangle them and shake them until they spit out the gold that they stole from me. But times are awful. Times are awful, and earth will soon burn in hell. And yet we still claw our way up the slippery slope. In this planet, they weren't supposed to be dirty and dry dams. They weren't supposed to be roving rapists. They were supposed to be high bridges over those rivers. The new dawn was supposed to be a moment to look up to every day. if I could pluck myself up in the sky and increase my loss in the stock market, I would sell my body on a table laid for Christ's last supper. And Judas would be my date, and I would mark in the 30 pieces that he sold Jesus Christ for. But silver has lost its value in the stock market, so I will not be scheming the schemers again. Because you see, in this planet Earth, if you are black and you are poor, for you to succeed you need luck. I cannot blame my parents for not making it up to the top. Their opportunities were delayed by their focus. The war is between heaven and earth. And the white gods do as they wish, while the black gods are quiet. And most of the time, the white gods reign in heaven, while the black gods reign in hell. And they feed on the white gods. Because heaven has got rain. It's got the moon, it's got the sun, all the elements that provides the sustenance of life. For centuries, black gods have been battling with infights. White gods always interfering with earthly life, magic, science, darkness. Water trying to find its phase and flow. Humans always exploiting natural resources and disturbing the nature, causing all sorts of sicknesses and death. Black people trying to be white, while white people try to create their own heaven in hell. Earthquakes, floods because of heavenly arguments. The good cannot go on helping themselves, while the bad are invincible. So why can't our beloved black ancestors give us holy artillery, give us holy infantry, bring us back the power of witchcraft so that we can wipe out the bad? I mean it will be in advantage for the good. The good cannot live on planet Earth when plates are empty. Just accessing a meal requires ruthlessness of a corrupt politician. So that's it. Just because a black person has fallen in love with goodness, and then that's it. Earth has lost it. Just one witness, and that's it. Tell me, how do you not show weakness? How do you deal with fear, the greatest weakness of them all? How do you live while you still have to watch your back? What kind of world is this? Sweet caress turned into straining, a sign of freedom turns into a cry from fear. Why are these vultures circling us? Why? means that we had an intimate dinner called freedom. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but nothing happened. Not even an accidental, shaking of hands when passing the faulty and salty freedom. What happened? What happened was two souls finding each other over a vase of dagga, bottles of whiskey, grades and grades of gold underneath the Constitution table. See, your money and gold lives and is kept in the white God's banks. Maybe that's why we've suddenly become the sweetest darling. But guess what? There will never be any taking of advantage again. There will never be any exploitation, but just a humble and sincere assistance to return what was rightfully ours, our humanity. A guidance which will be witnessed by the watchful eye of our beautiful audience. Witnesses who speaks volumes. See, in this planet, there weren't supposed to be miserable nights. There weren't supposed to be crime. The long winter nights were not supposed to be full of crime, of men killing and abusing our women and children. No. But hey, this world also has a tendency to rebuild and destruct itself. I mean, the white God always set a trend. First, it was the floods, with Noah as the escapee. Noah and his family escaping from the ark, from the floods. And we know the story. We know the story about Noah and the ark. It was not long ago before Sodom and Gomorrah followed fire. And the black gods. The black gods were to follow with the First World War and the Second World War. You know what? I am ready for the Fourth Industrial Revolution because myself, I'm an offspring of a war that I never created. My life only makes sense to the environment and surrounding that I live in. Heaven and earth are just big auditoriums where the white gods and the black gods are sitting and having dagga and whiskey while watching the last scene of human race in self-destruction. So much pain. So much misery. You hand out a hand to help and it's torn off. You try and give direction to the lost people and you become lost yourself. Something is wrong with this world. Something is wrong with this world. The good are badly punished and the bad are rewarded. Pity has had me so bad that I become furious at the sight of misery. Sweet words suddenly become sour in my mouth. all I ever wanted was to be an actor of Mama Moo. But when there is Yhwh War, black lives don't